Hello, hello. Guys, give me a second here. I'm kind of playing around with some new lights. It's finally actually bright enough that I can see stuff here, but finding good positions for them to be in, proving to be interesting at the very least. So I'm not relying on my tiny little lights anymore. I got these actual standing lights. Kind of have them around my desk, and wow, it's a lot brighter over here. It's great. I'm still kind of working around it. We're dealing with shadows and stuff. Hopefully it's not awful. And also the frame rate for some reason was dipping, but I think we might be good here. I'm going to play around with it as we go, but how's everyone doing? Hope you can hear me all right. I didn't play with many other settings, but just in case I want to check in. Got 2 nickel boxes. Move more stuff here. Got these buffaloes from last time. Still have not been able to pull a date off that last buffalo yet, but I will keep looking at them. The other dates came out pretty good though. So I don't think we're going to have a second winner with Maple, but I'll keep trying just in case. You never know. And I want to be fair. If he guessed right, I want to give him what he earned, you know. Let's let me put this one down over here. There we go. Start with this box here. Everything's creaking and broken and weird. Okay. Oh, man. Long day. But we're here. We're in our happy place. We're doing nickels. Hopefully, continuing on the silver run, the buffalo run, everything like that. Same bank, same boxes, so we'll see what we get. How's everyone doing? Hey, Chew, how you doing? What's up? Luke picked up that gold coin. No idea what you're talking about. Yep, that's a government secret right there. I did get some other stuff there too. I think I might do update videos when I get stuff from my LCS. I'm sorry, I opened this box and all of a sudden I can't think anymore because I'm distracted by the coins. I don't see anything interesting though on the ends. Looks like a good mixed box. We're just going to crack into it. I think I'm going to make a video on the every time I have an update from my local coin shop. I think I'll just make a video on them. So I'll refrain from showing some of this stuff off on stream. Looks like I'm still going to need this extra light here, but I don't want to. I want to try to do without it because it just makes shadows and glare. Yeah, you have to bear with me. It's going to be a bit of an experiment stream here, too. What if I point this down more? No, it doesn't care. We're working on it. Let's start with this. We might have a couple shadows, but let's play around with this first, and we'll see how it goes. We got a lot of coins to go through, so we got to get started anyway. Maple wrote me and said someone cut the envelope and took its contents. He only received the letter? Really? Like the one you sent him? Well, that sucks. That's awful. Why? Why would someone do that? You're targeting him now? That's just... Oh, is my head going to block that? I don't think so. Also, we don't have to be this zoomed out. We can bring it down a bit. About here. It might still be too bright, but again, we'll play with settings. We'll figure out what we have to do as time goes on here. For now, 64 Philly. Yeah, I'm gonna need another light here. Still gonna need one of these, but I might be able to turn it down. Put a soft light maybe? No. One of those. Maybe that. What if I put it here? That might help a little bit. As long as you guys can see decently. Nice toned 04. Don't think I'll keep it though. I've been keeping everything. It's getting me in trouble. Denver, 60. 64. There's a Denver. Start that pile off early. 1999. And we'll see if we get some no-date buffaloes so we can have people guess that again. That was fun. I had a lot of fun doing that last time. And that's partly what I went into my LCS to look for, was see if anyone had a big pile of no-date buffaloes or something I could buy off of them for cheap, but didn't run into anything. We got robbed. Oh no. I already put a new package together. I'm mailing it tomorrow. Yeah, that sucks. It's nice that you got him something though. Whoa. Dryer and bent. Don't see any silver color. See where though. Lots of color, just not the right color. That was an 01 of all things. 06. We had a great 2 boxes last time. I don't know if we'll be able to top that, but we'll give it a shot. 764. 11. 6. There's a Denver. 64. 64 Denver. 90. 20. 15 and 93 13. Hey, I'm here early. Hey, Deborah, how are you? Welcome in early. Second coin looks gold. Did we strike gold? Oh yeah, totally. 2001 gold piece. Limited edition, actually. Very low mintage. 24 karat gold. Good stuff. It's real stuff. You can count on it. Put it back there. There we go. Nice shiny gold. Picked up 10 silver eagles this weekend. Very nice. Yeah, I got some other stuff from the shop. I didn't get any silver bullion. I did buy a bunch of silver war nickels though. Guy had them up for a good price. I got a whole roll for 60 bucks. It's about a $75 melt value for 60 bucks. I consider that a good deal. I got the whole roll. No 43 Denvers. Didn't get anything that would complete my collection, but hey, I'm happy for silver that's cheaper than spot, so I'm gonna take it. 2014, 98, 2020. 18, 64 Denver. 1603, 24, and 16. The original plan tonight was to do penny boxes, but I didn't have any. I have them on order this time though, so I'm definitely going to get them. I'm going to get them. There is a penny hunt stream scheduled already for Thursday. Ooh, we got a Canadian right off the bat. Pull that one out. We got a 1987 Canadian. Yeah, these lights aren't helping too much. I gotta play with these lights a little bit. We'll get it figured out eventually, but nice Canadian there. '23 Denver. For 2005. 2000. Oh, we got a San Francisco. Wow, that is not helping at all, is it? If I put the light here. I think it's too bright. Let me just turn these down. And this one. I mean, it's nice having this extra light, but I gotta fine tune it. Gotta figure out what's gonna work and what's not. Oops. Turn it down. Yeah, that's a little better. Let's see. There, now we can kind of see that. San Francisco, we're hoping for a 38. Looks pretty good quality though. 54. San Francisco, 54. We'll still take it. It's in our collection range. And it's a San Francisco. Can't complain about it. 90. But yeah, I just got home less than an hour ago. Put the lights on. It's a nice 57. If it didn't have a scratch in it. The lights came in the mail today. I just got home about an hour ago. Put them together really quick. Set them up. And wanted to try them out for this stream. So it's an experiment stream for lights. I think this one's a bit too bright, maybe. Alright, just gotta try different positions, see what works, see what doesn't. The everlasting chase to eliminate shadow and get the best angles. See another San Francisco there? Oh, it's a Denver. Did 2 nickel boxes over the weekend. Got 2 dated Buffaloes, 29 and 36, very nice. A 2006 proof. 2 2024 Denvers and 5 war nickels. Wow, those are some great boxes. Very nice. Those Denvers alone are worth it, so 76. Those are Denver, 58. Got a 1940 Philly. 5, our first Bison. Looks like it's got this one have the die chip in it. A little closer. I think I turned the light down. Nope, it is all the way up. No die chip, just seeing things. Just seeing things. Okay, 2001. 21. 95, 93. See another Denver. It's a 60. 6. 12, 80, 21. 95. 64 Denver. 799. 18 and 23. Chugging along. Hey Luke and chat. Hey Matt, how are you? I sent out your reward the morning after the last stream, so it should be well on its way to you if you haven't gotten it already. Sorry, I got distracted. One of the silver eagles turned out to be fake. Oh, really? Wow. That sucks. Hope you can get your money back. Because if it was from your LCS, they should stand by it. Unless you got them online or something. Denver 57. $6,022. 64. Philly. How'd you know it was fake? It was magnetic. I noticed it had all reads on the edge and it was a 2024. You should have been missing one. At least he replaced it for you. Oh, I called my guy as soon as I found out. He's so apologetic and replaced it immediately. Oh, perfect. Awesome. Very good. I'm good. Nice. Excited to get that. Yep, it's on the way. It's on the way. I asked if it had tracking. They said no, so sorry about that, but it's coming. It should be any day now because Missouri's not that far, and I sent it out immediately, so. But who knows? Not in my hands now. It's in the mail's hands. That's a nice 63 Denver. Beautiful. Don't make them like that anymore. 1464 Denver. 2. I haven't seen a 2024 in a while, so hopefully we get into those, find those boxes again. 60. It's definitely a 60, right? Not a 50? Yeah, definitely a 60. Don't want to throw a 50 Philly away by accident. Or a 50 Denver. 50 in general. What are you? Ooh. 64. And it's a Denver. Ooh, that was loud. Forgot to mute my phone. Sorry about that. Shut that off here in a second. Let me fix that. There we go. I didn't say anything while in the shop because I was nervous I might be wrong. Once I got home and tested it, I was no longer worried about being wrong. Yep. Maybe bring a little magnet with you next time. I have, I bring one with me. A tiny little, what are they called? Not rhodium. Well, what's the rare earth metal? It's the good magnet. Neodymium. I keep one of those on me whenever I go to a coin shop or a thrift store or whatever, depending on what I'm looking for. I bring the magnet with me to test stuff, test silver. Just in case. But it's also why I do like buying constitutional and stuff like that, because the odds of it being fake are significantly less. But I get the appeal because they're not pure silver. The Eagles are, but to each their own. We all stack silver in our own way. It's an 83, 23, 21. You let me keep the fake. That's nice. You should put it right next to a real one and take a photo so we can see it. See if we can spot the difference visually. Let's see a 46 in there. I just got distracted by my son. He texted, he never received the coins either. Wow, the mail is really messing up the coins lately, huh? Nobody wants to... I mean, hopefully you get your note there, Matt. Seems like the mail guys are stealing all the numismatic stuff. Four, two. Two. 2001, 12, 17, 8, and 01. The mailman's collection must be amazing. Absolutely. Verizon text. Yep, you got me. Peg me dead to rights. When those coins fall out on the floor. Yeah. I'll send you a photo of the fake and the real one next to each other. That'll be fun for all. Yeah, if you email it to me, I'll put it up on the stream so everyone can see it. I don't mind doing that. I think I'll do a short with 3 different ones. One colored, one regular, one fake. Nice. That'd be helpful. Austin, how's the hunt going? We just started. This is roll number 10. Nothing super interesting so far. Pulled a Canadian out. Personal collection stuff. And a bunch of pre-60s. 54S was probably the most interesting so far. Nothing too wild. Just plugging along. A lot of mid-2000s stuff, so I'm hoping for some 09s maybe. And I have seen a bunch of 2023s, so good chance for 2024s in here as well. But, actually, you know, honestly, not bad on the collection finds. Good little pile after only 10 rolls, so 76. 2. No buffaloes, no silver yet. It's a beautiful 20 for Denver. Too bad it's scratched. Almost perfect. For 2001, 23 Philly. 22 and 19. Ooh, come on. Grab it. Come on. Grab it. There we go. Just started on a box. Well, it's good timing. We go right alongside with us. Just starting, so high hopes still. Yeah, we haven't. Our dreams have not been crushed yet. Got good color here, but it's not silver color. Yep, dryer coin. Not quite. Went to the bank today and ended up getting 3 customer wrapped rolls of 40% halves. Really, 3 whole rolls. That's wild. You're a lucky man. I went through my half dollars for the last week. I've been doing them off stream, just in case, just because they're relatively boring most of the time. And I was fortunate enough to actually find some silver. I made a short on it. You guys can look for it on the channel. I called it Little Silver Honeypot. I think I ended up pulling out 6 40%ers. No 90s, but don't really expect 90s anyway. But good $30. Easy as that. You walked away nice and happy, I'm sure, though. Lucked out on that one for sure, absolutely. Did you know they were all 40% halves when you were walked out of there? Or did you look at it after? $63 Philly. Got tripling? No. 194. Oh, is that silver? Right on the end? Oh, look at that. War nickel under, baby. We got silver with a ring of death. It's got it's a 42, so it's not a 43 or anything, but nice. I haven't had a silver ender in forever. Forever. Love that. Absolutely love that. Let's free that one, huh? Actually, you know what? Let's do a little short. Why not? I gotta do a short. Trying to stay on top of like actually putting shorts out now, so let's make a quick one here. Good advertisement for the stream anyway. Wrong YouTube channel. There we go. Switch it back over. Make a short. I'm gonna mute the stream real quick. Give me 1 minute. All right, sorry about that. Gotta do the promotions, you know. Enders, change that. Haven't had one on the end in forever though. Feels good. Reminds me of my very first box of nickels. Multiple silver enders. I pulled 11 war nickels out of my first box. I was spoiled. Let's get this nickel out of here, huh? The rolls were dated? Oh, wow. Lucky guy. Lucky guy. Makes me want to ask my bank now. Like, hey, you got any rolls sitting in the back there? So what years were they? Were they all like 68s, 69s? Or were they all, was it a variety? Process posting. There we go. Ender silver. Yep, Steven's got a good eye too. There it is. 11 rolls in, or 12 rolls in. We got silver, 1942 Philadelphia. Hey, that could have been a 42 copper Cupro nickel, so we'll take this one for sure. Happier with the silver. 64 Denver. There's a Philly, okay. 71. Silver's nice, but we need to get a Buffalo to let people guess the date on. 2001. Otherwise, might not give anything out today. Which is fine. We'll just try again on the penny streams. We'll see if I can find some Buffaloes this week. Denver, 13, 23, 90, 20, 23, 22. Nice. We like silver. 67, 68, and 69. So you got a roll of each, huh? That's awesome. I'm jealous. I guess that's, you know, the whole point of doing this stuff. You just never know when you'll run into it, right? Like, our big silver score was in that $half box with all the 90%ers, and you don't expect it, but all of a sudden it just happens. It's good fun. Okay. Turn the phone off. And that was just when I was about to quit hunting $half. Got a 52 Philly. Dryer coin 52. Oh. And a 68S. 11, 7. Whoa. 13, 21. Now 74, 7, 9, 16, 08, and 72. Email sent for some fun. Uh-oh. Oh, the Silver Eagles. Okay, yeah, give me a little bit, and then I'll bring it up on the stream so everyone can see it. See if we can tell the difference between some. Did you mark them at all? I'm wondering if we'll be able to figure it out. What's going on there? I don't know what that is. Is that a very deep scratch? Is that part just, is that extra material? What the heck? No, I don't think it's extra, because some parts of it look like extra material. What's going on there? We'll look at this closer in a little bit. No marks, just a side by side. Okay, let's see if we can pick it out. I sent the Silver Eagle email. I did not mark the fake, but I did tell you an email. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I will pull those up in a little bit here. We got a schedule to keep. $14, $18. Philly, 73, 2001. $76. Now I'm going to be flipping each one over, looking for the next silver ender. To the last boxes, we had buffalo enders. This box, it's the silver enders. We'll take it. Not going to cry about that at all. This one. $59 Philly, right on the edge of our collection. $10.95, $72.85.04. Oh, remind me in a little bit also to show you guys the rest of the stuff I got from my coin shop this week. Some of you guys saw the teaser for the video coming out, but I did get other stuff. Nothing too crazy, but a little bit of silver, you know, some couple collection things that I just want to have. I saw and said, you know what, I could see myself owning that right now. Couple more silver certificates just to replenish. I'm also waiting for some purchases from eBay as well. Bunch more silver certificates, some silver quarters, I think. A little bit of everything. Lots of dryer coins today. Lots of them. Oh, also, went to the bank today, turned in more coins. I asked the tellers while I was there if anyone had any $2 bills, and they did. Cleaned them out. Nothing super old, but everything they handed me was crisp, like great condition. Mostly 2017s, but there was an 03, an 09, and I did get a super crisp 1776. It's probably my nicest 1976, sorry. Probably my nicest 76 in the collection now. So that's definitely a keeper. Some of them I'm just going to end up spending, but unless anyone here wants super crisp $2 bills, like brand new, I can hold on to some of them. But remind me to show you. I'll pull them out. I know over the camera you can't really tell how crisp they are, but they got great color. They're bright, brand new. So 87, 06, 81, 21, 3, 71, 21, 08, not quite what we're looking for. 21, 95, 97. 1776, yeah. If only, you know. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, man. Super bright one there. Hopefully that's new. $2 in 1776 was the whole house, yeah. It would have had to have been a British $2 or something like that too, since we didn't have any money. When did they start like printing the first United States currency? I never asked that question. Anyone know? They must have started minting coins pretty early, but when did they start doing notes? I mean, I have the book, but never looked at the very beginning. No idea what that is. That's a 1. It's a very nice 20 Denver. $99.87. So if anyone knows, let me know. If someone wants to Google it, Google it. Hi everyone. Hey Maple, how are you? Welcome in. I'm sorry to hear about your letter that got stolen, or your mail that got stolen. Steven filled us in. 2007. That's a very nice 2007. That might go in the book. I was not expecting it to look like that. Denver 23, 19. $67. 768. Is that an S? Oh, that's a Denver. Thousands. 2314. Okay. Demand notes are considered to be the first paper money issued by the United States whose main purpose was to circulate. They were made because of a coin shortage as people hoarded their coins during the Civil War, were issued in denominations of 5, 10, and 20. Okay. 1860s. Huh. (1862) saw the first U.S. notes until 1971. Huh. So really, I guess even the Confederate notes I have are one of the earliest notes in American history. Then, and I guess before that it was just all coin. Denver 64. One 17 75 19. I don't know why someone with a good union job would steal a couple of dollars from the mail. Yeah, doesn't make much sense. Doesn't make much sense at all. It's kind of rude, honestly. Makes me nervous for the stuff I sent out to people. In 71, they switched to the Federal Reserve notes. That's what we have now. Yeah, before that, they were Treasury notes. Like, for example, that's one of the indications of the red seals on the $2 bills and the $5 bills is when they switched. They switched from the Treasury to the Federal Reserve. $76, $66, $10, $7, $17. Not to mention it's a federal offense, major prison time. Yeah, exactly. Messing with the mail. In Canada, they had coin shortages, used playing cards as money. I believe it. At the end of the day, you can always fall back on barter. Barter and silver. Barter with silver. The Red Seal United States Treasury note was still just backed by a promise and a hope. Yeah, exactly, but it was a different promise and a different hope. 63 Denver. Don't want 63 Denvers. Oops, one's over here. Big old pile of 2001s. During the Civil War, people used stamps as currency, so they started issuing fractional currency to stop that practice. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much why fractional currency is the size of a stamp anyway. It's just an official, like government piece of paper instead. Only Canadians would come up with a cool game using ice, a rock, and a broom. That's what we did, except there was a rock and a stick. That's a 76. Denver here. Whoa. Was not expecting that. That's a very nice 1948 Denver. Got steps on it? It's got some steps on it. Was not expecting that. I was expecting a 64. That's a book 48 if I've ever seen one. Another Denver. We got a 54 and a 62. And curling is from Scotland. Give you credit still. I was just talking about when the Civil War started, the Dahlonega Mint closed in 1861. I need a Dahlonega gold coin. That would be neat. That's not silver. It's great color in here though. Maybe old stuff. Guess not. You see a mint mark back there though. Curling is a good excuse to drink alcohol. Eight, 4. Denver mint mark 64. One. It is now a museum and has 5,500 gold D coins. Never heard of the Dahlonega Mint? Is that a real place? It is a real place. Has a D stamp just like the Denver Mint. 20 minutes, not too bad. Yeah, not confusing at all, no. $63 Philly, nope. Worth a check, I guess. Book. $63. Machine doubling or doubling? Yeah, it looks like machine doubling. Yep. Now double die. Some of the purest gold in the world was found in Talladega, Georgia. 97.2% pure, like out of the ground. Wow. Pure stuff. Which mint used the single C mint mark? I forget. Is that Columbus? Carson City, that's my bet. I don't collect Morgans, and that's what I know them on. CC is Carson City. Interesting tone there. Or chemicals. .52 Philly. Excuse me. Ottawa C minted sovereigns. I don't know, is there a single C mint mark? Is that a thing? I know that, yeah, the Carson City is the obvious double one. $76.15, that's a 61. San Francisco, is it a 39? 47, San Francisco. Or 38, sorry. Need that one. I got the 39, luckily. You have 38S and a 43 Denver. It's my last two for my book. It's always the last 2% that's hardest to get. Carson City minted the CD Liberty dime, CD Liberty quarter, $50, trade dollar, Morgan dollar, and 20-cent piece. Missed a comma on there. Just looked it up. Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte. I have 0cc. I have a few New Orleans. Yeah, I think Carson City, the mintage was way lower than the rest. New Orleans was a pretty common one though, the O. A single C mint mark on U.S. coin indicated as minted at the Charlotte Mint. Yep. Charlotte closed around the time of Talladega. Yeah, D was also used for Talladega Mint. Yeah, that's the one we were talking about. I recently got a counterfeit Morgan. It looks terrible. First thing I had to do is test it with my magnet. Yeah. It's just one of the reasons I don't like buying Morgans. There's so many fakes out there. So many. So I don't like buying Morgans, and I don't like buying silver bullion unless it's from a very reputable source, but it's just very easy to fake some of this stuff. So I like the I like constitutional stuff for that reason. That I know it's been in circulation, and it's definitely silver, no doubt about it. Denver 64. Good thing it was free. Hello all. Hey Rob, how are you? Free fake is price correct, absolutely. See another San Francisco mint mark, hopefully. We got a 38 here. 48. Decade off. But these Loomis boxes have had quite a few San Francisco mint marks lately, so there's a chance. There's a chance. 95, 05. Eight, 20, 16. Bison. Get the spear in you. Don't see one. Okay. 4, 96. Good man, just at work, about to leave to head home about 5 minutes. Nice. Tuning into the stream while on the clock. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. You're done. Get your money, but have some fun. I wanted a fake one to see how bad they are. Now I know. I'm going to show it off. Some of them are not bad, though. Some of them are very, very good fakes. So, you gotta be careful. Once you know what you're looking for, it's not too bad to pick them out, but before then, they're very easy to fool you. They can fool you pretty easily. Because some fakes are not magnetic. Some fakes are very smart. They weigh the right amount. They're not magnetic. So you have to do sound tests. And you gotta really look close at wear patterns and see if the wear makes sense. Luke pulls up the pictures. Steve and I sent him some test pictures showing fakes. See if you can pick them out. Yeah, I probably won't be able to, but I'll try my best. You know me, I like to embarrass myself on camera, so it'll work out. It'll work out. Sure, it's way easier to tell the fakes when it's in your hand. I just happen to know about the security feature of the missing read. Finally picked up a nickel box on my stream tonight. There you go. Do it. Get it done. We like nickel boxes. If you're ever up for a little friendly competition, you let me know, alright? Always down. I'm stocking up this week. I got 4 boxes on order and 2 penny boxes on order. So, stocking up. All from different banks, and the 2 $half boxes that I usually get every week. So, lots to hunt. 84. 177. just buy GSA Morgans and you know they're real. Yeah, for a premium. I don't know, if I'm gonna buy them just to stack silver, because that's really the only reason. I mean, I might get a couple for my actual collection, like nice ones. But really, I'm at the point now where most of the stuff I'm buying is just for the silver content. I don't really care about what it is. You know, that's kind of where I'm at. I see another San Francisco mint mark here. 54. Oh, that's a San Francisco. Got another one right here. That looks old enough. 49. Not quite. I mean, I do buy coins just to have them in my collection. I do it all the time. But, Morgans and stuff, they're always at a crazy premium that I don't want to pay. And I know I probably just should, because it's only going to get more expensive. The Morgan was sent to me as part of a recent giveaway. I knew it was fake before I got it. Like, intentionally fake? That might be silver. No, it's not. No, it didn't quite look right. I want to glow in the dark toonie? Yeah, me too. Me too. I like the colored coins they have too. You got these nice bright blue oceans and stuff on their coins. 2084, 14. Denver, 64. Three. Denver. Always checking those 20s just in case there's a West Point mint mark on them. Never know when you'll get lucky, right? Spent my loonies and toonies at the car wash. Oh, I see Canadian, or it's got beads on it. Could be Canadian. Could be something else. Denver 260. 64. 69. 23. That's a nice 64. Denver too. Beauty. $2001 pile's getting a bit tall here. Denver 2023. Let's see, Canadian or Bermuda? It is Canadian. 1982. 1982 Canadian. Professionals out there, am I looking for anything? Put it here. Next to our silver nickel. something old on the end. Just can't really read the date on it. 84 maybe? Might be artificially old. No silver in this one. Yeah, it's an 84. Oh, that is worn down. That's a good belt sander job right there. What was that, 2008, looks like. At least they didn't ruin a 2009. It's pretty satisfyingly smooth though. Might go in the box. Although it's not really an oddity. It's pretty common, but I don't know. The rules for the box right now are pretty loose. Where's that coin? It's actually pretty nice. 79. It doesn't look too bad, actually. Might be an upgrade at least. 58 Denver. Want to go in the dark one because who doesn't love radium? Exactly. Exactly. Just good stuff. Whoa, we got purple. That one looks cool. Is that painted? Let's wait a second. That one looks cool. That just looks good in the roll, right? The contrast. Nothing special about 82. Gotcha. I snuck out and made that Silver Eagle fake short. Nice. Everyone go watch it. We're going to turn Steven into a YouTuber. Just you wait. Oh, it's just the back. I wish it was both sides. It's a 1979. It looks intentionally painted. Cause that's paint. It feels like paint. Looks like paint. I don't know if anyone can decipher what is actually on this or anything, but is that a cat? I'll hold it like that. It's definitely got two eyes. It was starting to wear down from circulation. Microscope doesn't help. I think it's a cat. That's cool. I like seeing art on that. That'll go in the chest for sure. Put them over here. Again, I gotta play with the lights so there isn't so much glare, but we're working on it. I'm learning. Oh, 76. 64 Denver. Three. I was just gonna say that the sanded ones feel so neat. Yeah, it's nice and smooth. Willie's chest would love that sanded gem. Yeah, I think so too. Wonder what art project that was part of. Now it belongs to us. Maybe one of those street artists that use circles to make planets using spray paints. I've seen those guys before. Saw a couple of them in Vegas, and I actually saw some in Italy. Right on those main roads there around the Colosseum. We saw them out there too. They're everywhere. That's a culture that spans the globe. I guess because it's just quick and easy and they sell fast. I had to break the 01 stack. It was getting a bit tall. Thought the same thing. Yeah, it's about the right color. You know, they got it's the universe colors, you know. Deep space. Watch them do the spray painting in New York City. Yep, they do it everywhere. Looks good, and it is satisfying to watch, but I wouldn't pay the prices they wanted for them. But I'm sure they get tourists all the time to buy them. Three, 18. That's a nice coin. What are you? 64. That's a nice 64 Philly. Shame it's got wear on it. Still pretty. Still got to figure out the difference between these proofs and non-proofs for the Phillies back then. Still struggling, because that might be a contender for one. Nice, really strong detail on it. It kind of has the right background for it as well. Gotta do more research on those, though. Could be a proof. '1982 was a great year. I was 5 and the world wasn't crazy. I was a senior in high school in '82, and I agree the world wasn't so crazy. I think the world's always crazy. It's just we have more tools to know about it now. We know just how crazy it is. 23 Denver. Humans are just some wild animals, you know. We don't outgrow that. Denver, 58 Denver. Nasty 01. 93, 97. 94s, 03, 20, and 97. Something older on the end here. Dryer coin, something else with color. Buried. Probably buried. It's a 79. 2001, 78. 3. Plugging away. We got 10 rolls left in this box. Making good time. That's what we wanted to see. It's kind of hoping for a buffalo by now, but hey, if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. At least we got the silver. It's going to be something in this box at least. Okay, but it's not great. $64 Denver. Halftime weekend pickup show? Yeah, we'll do it halftime here after these 10 rolls because we got to look at those fakes. Show you what I got from my coin shop. I'll show you the bills I got from the bank today. Take a little break. That's not silver color, I think. No. That ain't it. Got a 41 right on the end though. 41 Philly. 76. Oh, hey-oh. 24 Denver, baby. Just flipped over $5. It's been a minute since we've had one of these. Nice. Just talking about this one. Kind of came as a shock. We haven't had any 2024s yet. There it is. Right out there. 24 Denver. Nice. They are in here. $406. 24 Denver. Bring on the money. Good wear in here. I don't know if it's going to turn into anything though. $23 Denver. And we're in April now. We might start to see some 2025 stuff soon. That'll be exciting. '84, 2016. Denver 64. 99.99. Bison. No spear. No double. 95. Keep it going. Dryer coins, some new stuff. Oh, made a mess of that one. See a 23 Denver. Four, 94, 6, 89. Billy, 10, 8. $54, 20, 99, 83. 2023 Philly, 96. Ooh, dropped it. Can't hold it. $2007. 64 Denver. Not a bad looking one. $21, 21, 10, 99, 73. Oh, 93. $76. And 04. $1,001. It's a beautiful 76. Keep that one. Count it first, but keep it. Last 5 rolls. Home stretch. $64 Philly. $77, 15, 12, 81, 90, 86, 21. $15.94. 80, 63 Philly. Machine doubling. 23 Denver. $46 Philly. It's about that time of the day. Very common collection coin. For my collection, I should say. $8, $21.91. We got another 40s. 72. We got a 49 Denver. Last three. 2016 on the end. Oh, also this week I hand wrapped half dollars for the first time. I was taking some of them to a different bank, just using them to pay for some of my box orders instead of just bringing them to the coin sorting machine at my primary bank. And also because that coin machine has been ridiculously slow lately. So I just felt like hand wrapping them would be a lot faster and easier on my sanity. And you know, I don't mind it. Put some music on, put a video on in the background or something like that, you know. Just go to town. 1939 Philly. Got a double die. Still looking for one. I don't think so. It's been a minute since we've seen a 39 though. Good to know they're still out there. I think we might have picked up one last box, but it's been a little bit. But yeah, I didn't mind hand wrapping the half dollars. It's actually kind of fun. Second to last roll here. Luke, what did you do to your hand? Oh, this. Yeah, I was making beef jerky. But my smoker actually broke. It's not working right now. So I had to make it inside on the stove. And I made the very, very intelligent decision to start the stove before laying the strips out on the stove rack. So I was kind of in there. I was too stubborn to, you know, turn it back off and then load the strips on and turn it back on again. I just loaded it while it was hot, and I was loading them in just fine, and then at one point my hand touched the filament directly, instantly turned my hand white, and now it's in the healing process now, so lesson learned. I'm not a stranger to having been burned in my lifetime here, so, oh my gosh, wait, oh, 55, okay, 55 Denver, I thought that was a 50 Denver for a second. I'm no stranger to being burned in my life. I've had some incidents with fire, let's just say, in the past, but, directly on the filament doesn't feel good at all. I remember also in high school, one kid got me in shop. We were using the hot irons for soldering. I thought it'd be funny to move his over and touch me right on the wrist. There's a mark somewhere that it's very faded out. The scar is almost gone. Thought it was hilarious to come over, touch me and with it, and that bubbled white as well. That one was a lot more painful than this last one. This one, it didn't bubble per se, it just turned white. I think I had contact for a lot less time, but it burned through a couple layers of skin right away. Didn't feel good, but I had beef jerky to lay out, so I kept going. Once you get burned a couple times, you get used to it. You get used to the pain that feels. So, but yeah, it wasn't fun, but also it doesn't really hurt or anything. It's just it broke, the skin broke and all that. So just gotta wait for it to heal. But thanks for asking. It's fine though. It just looks ugly right now. That hurts. That hurts so much. Yeah, you build up a tolerance, I guess. I get burned at work quite a bit and all sorts of stuff, but I had some choice words for the oven while it happened, but not the worst. Not the worst burn I've ever had. So. The worst burn I ever had actually gave me a fever, like a really bad fever. I was helping my father cut some trees down on the property, and when we were done, we had this big pile of brush up in the corner of these stone walls, right? Big pile of brush in the middle, and we said, look, we gotta get rid of this somehow, we'll just burn it. We were looking around for diesel, we didn't have any, so we used gasoline. Poured it all in the fire to get it, poured it all in the brush to get it started. I leaned down, lit the match, or lit the gas, and stood a little too close. I was standing in the fumes of the gasoline still, so I lit it. Fire comes up right into my face, burns my eyebrows, burns my hair, burns the skin. I had I never went to the hospital, so I don't know what degree they were, but on my right under the eye, on the cheek, like the cheekbone, had a nice burn there, a burn on the top of the eyebrows, right in the middle of my eyebrows, and then one down lower on the chin. Burned through a couple layers of skin. Because I guess it caught me on fire and I didn't put it out fast enough, so it started burning through. Then I started patting my face to put it out. That one, it was kind of the shock factor right away. You felt fine. A little crispy, didn't smell too good either. Burnt hair never smells good. And I was standing out there, felt fine, but as the minutes carried on, the shock was wearing off, and my face started to ache. Then it started to burn. And no matter what you did, you could put a cold cloth on your face or ointment, whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't help. Your face is just, the nerves are burnt, right? And they're gonna hurt for hours. So that did not feel good. What I also didn't know is that I messed up my eyes doing that. It actually burned part of, the whatever the outer layer of your eye is. I always forget. Retina, is that what it is? It actually burned the part of that. So I had like 30 minutes after the fire, those part of my eyes started to swell, and I couldn't see anymore. So I was driving home while that started happening. My vision was getting blurrier and blurrier. I'm like, oh man, I just got to make it home. I hope I can make it home. Made it home. Could barely see. Quickly I washed my face as best I could without hurting myself. Changed clothes, and this was the point I started actually like shivering and stuff. I'm like, oh boy, I'm gonna get a fever from heat shock. Just barely made it home, got on the couch, and that's when the real shakes started coming in. Couldn't see, shaking, all that stuff, freezing to death now. And that lasted for all night, pretty much. Then in the morning I could see again. I got my vision back, and face still hurt, but it wasn't as bad. But that fever lasted a good week, I think, just off of that. So don't burn yourself, kids. You get sick. Wasn't fun. So this was a cakewalk compared to that, because burning your face is never fun. It sucked. Like, I burn my arms all the time, but burning my face, that was horrific. Don't recommend it at all if you can avoid it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. There's 10, 15, 20, 24, 25, 26, 30, 5, 40 01s. Gotta get my list out. Where did that go? There it is. Oops. And yep. And come on. There we go. And do that. Okay. 2001s. 40. So we're gonna update our list and then we'll move on here. That's gonna be 5, 10, 16. I did count that one. 16 76s. Let's see, what else did we get? 2 68 San Franciscos. Mark those since they're kind of oddballs. Let's mark the 24 Denver while we're down here. Like that. Mark the silver. That was a 42 Philly. Nice and common. 42 Philly. Let's mark the Canadians. 82 and 87. I don't know if I have an 82. Nope, that is a new one. 82 I don't think falls in the nickel range, does it? It's right on the edge, isn't it? I know 81s are. I don't know if 82s are, though. Does anyone know? Doesn't look 100% nickel. 82 and 87. 87s we do have. That's our fourth one. I got here 48. Yep. I will mark these later. Not going to mark them right now. Put these up here. Those are current finds. Okay. Put this down out of the way. There we go. I used to work in a laboratory and I discovered autoclave gloves. They are the best oven mitts ever. You have fingers so you can do stuff. Ooh, that does sound good. I know a kid who was pouring gasoline on a fire and the fumes caught his arm on fire. Yeah, you can't use gas. Use diesel. It's heavy enough to where the fumes don't actually rise up and get you. It also lights a little slower. My mom had a trick for burns. She used Orajel. Yeah. We we had family friends who were nurses or right down the road. They made me something. They actually mixed it from home. I don't remember what was in it, but it worked. It was miracle stuff. It was a kind of jelly consistency stuff. I'll have to ask them what it was again. But they sent me home with a bunch of it. Just put it on your face every day. And my face now, you can't tell it got burned. There's zero blemishes at all. No scars, no nothing. It was amazing. And that stuff burned like worse than this. And I know this will leave a scar because I haven't put anything on it. It's going to scar. I don't really care. So, but my face, nothing on it. Absolutely perfect. Not that my face is perfect, but no burn marks. Note to self, don't burn face. Got it. Yeah, life lesson, kids. Don't burn your face. All right. We're at our intermission point here. Let's take a look at some stuff that I got. I got my bag. Coin shop bag, and I have my probably, well, I guess it doesn't matter. There you go. There's my bank. Because it doesn't matter. Thought about that a little too late. Let me wash my hands first before I touch any of this stuff, just in case I get the circulation off my fingers. I should say also a life lesson, don't burn your face and don't touch the oven filaments. Not a good idea. Good evening, all you beautiful souls. Hey Raymond, how are you? We're in our intermission phase here. We just finished our first box of nickels, pulled a silver out, and pulled a 2024 Denver out. So overall pretty good. We're taking a brief intermission here to see the stuff that I picked up this week. First things today, not super exciting, but I got all of these at the bank this earlier today. Only one of them was a 76, but it is a very, very crisp 76. You might be able to hear that still, but probably the nicest one I have now. Doesn't look like there's too many blemishes or anything on it. It is a pretty one. Don't see any marks. There's also no notable folds in it either. That's what really drew me to it. Let's see if I hold it up to the light. If I can see any. Yeah, I don't think this has been folded. So for a 76 to not be folded, that is very wild. So this will go right into plastic. That one is definitely a keeper. It looks like it was slightly bent right here, but it has not been folded. The rest of these, well, most of them are 76s. I got a 95 here. It's not in great shape. The 17s are in good shape. I did look for consecutive notes because they did all look brand new. They're close. These are like 200 apart. I think I have a couple of these 287 34s. And then I have some 269 70s. These are very close. These are 2 apart, but I think I'm missing that 27, unfortunately. 599 52633. That's the 2013. Got another 17 287 34 098. This one kind of goes in the middle of these. 2017, that one's kind of junk. Another 27, 27201. Oh, these are consecutive. I didn't notice that. 27201 330, 27201 331. I didn't even notice that. So there we go. We did get some consecutives. I'm making a mess here now. So consecutive 2s. They're 2017, so it's not crazy, but happy with it anyway. It's a 2003. They're in okay shape. 27307. Do I have 273s? 272s. No 273. 275 we don't have. 342 is way out there. Don't have one of those. 2003A, that's in pretty good shape as well. These are all very crisp. They're very bright. So it's better than my other 03, so. 2013 599. Didn't we have one of those? Where was the other 599? Oh, it's close. 2013. Last three, 633 and 636. Those are 3 away. And then our last 17, 287, 34, 273. This one goes here. So not quite. But we did pull out consecutives. Right there. We'll take that. 2017. They're not in the best shape, unfortunately. They've been wrinkled. They're crisp, but wrinkled. There's damage on the notes, but consecutives are consecutives, right? Is that in someone's collection? Yeah, I think so, because they're all pretty, crisp. Especially the 76. This is the one I'm most happy about, just because of how nice it is. Sounds good. But that'll go in plastic. So those are the 2s. Close, might be able to complete. I have to keep going back to that bank and just see. I got to check one of the other tellers that was not there. Let's check their register, see if they have the remaining ones. Because these were across 3 different tellers, by the way, at the same bank. Because I asked one of them, and the rest of them heard me, and they're like, yeah, we got 2s. So I went down the line and bought all their 2s out. So yeah, that's better than I thought. I didn't think I had consecutives there. Too bad it's literally the 2 worst notes here are the consecutive, like worst quality, but we got close here on some of these. I'll still keep all these relatively straight. I'm not going to spend these right at the moment, so the 76 is going to go in nice plastic. That's a beauty right there. The rest of them I will hold on to until I confirm I can't get the rest of them. Because yeah, they're consecutives, but they are 2017. It's not really anything crazy anyway. Because they are brand new, so you should expect. Oh, that one's scratched. Let me get a different one. There we go. This one's not scratched. Put this one in plastic now. These 76s are they're almost 50 years old. If you think of it like that, finding one in this condition is pretty good. So there we go. Now for the coin store stuff. 330 and 331, is that what you sent me? Yeah, I stole it. I got it out of the mail. Move my slip out of there. I guess it doesn't really matter how much I pay for it, but first things first, a couple more silver certificates. They had them cheap for $2 a piece, so I bought them. Not in awesome shape, but the blue is still bright. They're very clearly silver certificates, so that's what we got here. None of the funny back ones, which I am going to get soon, but this one on the bottom is probably the worst, spider webbing, but the first 2 aren't too bad. I think this middle one might be the best, even though it has this splotch on it. So, a couple silver certificates. Then the coins. Pile out here. I also, well, you'll know what I paid for it anyway. $65 for 40 war nickels. I think that's a $10 profit right there anyway. So I bought them just to see if maybe there was a 43 Denver in there. There was not, but whole roll of war nickels. It just feels good to have. But the coins. I bought some Canadian silver, 1957. Not in great shape, but for $5, I felt like I got close to melt value anyway. So these are 80% silver quarters. There's Queen Lizzie on the back. I think I looked it up there. I don't remember exactly what the melt value is, but I don't know. Maybe Maple can let me know. What's the melt value of your quarters right now in U.S. dollars? speaking of quarters, I got another one. This is a 39 Denver. $6 was below melt value at the time, so I just bought it. I'm like, why not? It's the cheapest quarter here. And then for these were collection buys. I saw these and I thought they looked really cool. These are Netherlands dime and a quarter, or 10 and 25-cent piece. Paid $4 and $5. These are silver, but I mostly bought them because they look beautiful. It's hard to tell on the plastic, but these look really, really nice detail. I just like the wreaths on the back. Like they're pretty mint. Actually look like there's a die crack on that one. You see a split from the acorn up to the cents in 1944. But I like world silver here, you know. So these, don't remember if they were 70% silver or 80 as well. Here's the dime. Really tiny, but both of them are in fairly good shape. Both 1944 as well. It's another reason I picked them out. So for the collection, I want them, you know, if I'm going to have two pieces of them, I'd rather them be the same dates, and they're actually the same mint mark. They both have a P on the back of them. I don't know what that means in Netherlands context, Dutch context, but, you know, whatever. Those are bought for my collection. The silver war nickels, these are worth like $75 anyway, so there's actually really nice ones in here I want to put in my book as well. Let's see if I can dump them out. Come on. Roll is very tight. There we go. Also, it just feels good to have this much silver on my desk. But this one was a really nice one. Almost has the luster left on it. It is a 1943 Philly. And I think I'm going to put that one in my book. Steps are gone because it's silver and it's soft, but the rest of the detail is there. And it's the front you're going to see, which for a silver nickel, that looks pretty good. So there are a couple other sharp detail ones. This was the good one though. But those were my silver war nickels. Melt on your Canadian quarter is 504. Perfect. So I made money. It's not in great shape at all. It's got wear and stuff on it, but I bought it for the silver and to diversify the silver coins I have, so that was the main reason behind it. Put these nickels back in the roll for now before I put them in my own tubes. So, and then obviously those of you who saw the little teaser post, I did get a gold certificate as well, but that one was bought not for me. I bought it for somebody else as payment for something else, so it does not get to stay in my collection, unfortunately, but I will have a video out of it because I did use it while I had it to make a video. So I did buy it, and but it's not mine, so not yet. I figured this person would have appreciated the money I owed him. They would appreciate the actual note more than just cash in hand, so worked out. I got their permission first. I didn't do it for no reason, so. So there we go. Couple collection quarter. This will just go in a silver stack. I think 39 Denver is a good date. But in this shape, it's not really that good. Canadian, I will keep in the flip. The Dutch ones will keep in the flip. The nickels will go in their own roll, and the silver certificates, some of these we'll probably end up giving out, so because they're cheap but they're cool. And getting them for $2 nowadays, they've been climbing up there a little bit. So these are 35s. They're not the 27s or whatever the other date is. That are common. But I'm happy with that. I'm gonna put them back in the bag. Keeping them separate for now. Okay, put that bag away. Come on, move chair. Put my twos away. Okay, let's pull up those fake coins. See if we can put them on the stream here. Let's go email. Okay, here are two silver eagles. One of them is real, one of them is fake. Let's see if I can share it. Where is it? There it is. Properties. Silver eagles. Show that. There we go. So one of those is real and one of those is fake. We'll leave it up for a second here. Nice buys. I won a pre-64 house quarter and a standing Liberty quarter and a Rosie dime last night. Nice. Been after that house quarter for 2 months. Awesome. Yep. Here are the two silver two silver coins. You have to excuse me for a second. I gotta respond to people. So I'm gonna leave it up for a second. Give it a zoom. These are all zoomed in. Oh, I gotta remove my microscope. Title and capture. There we go. Get them up nice and close. Let you guys play with that for a second. Let me answer my phone here. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Can you hold each one up to the camera? I can't because it's a photo. Can't. This is in my email from Matt. I only have one silver certificate. More on my to-do list. They are cool. They are cool. I like collecting them. Well, you never know if you get one of the competitions in the stream right, you might get one. All right, Luke, which is it? Okay, let's see. Keep in mind that the lighting is the same for both, no shadows. That's what my first inquiry would have been, that the one on the right was had the light on it. But if you say they're both lighted correctly, then I mean, I want to say the one on the right, or the one on the left is fake, but it also looks like it has more detail than the one on the right. I'm looking specifically behind the stars. But then again, the 15 looks more silver. But I'm not experts in these at all, by the way. I don't actually know which details are supposed to be right and which ones are wrong. And I don't know if after 2015 they started adding those marks after, or if their design's supposed to be identical. Going off of color, I'd say the 15 is the real one. And the 2025 looks plated, or just a different metal entirely. So 2015 looks silver. Like, if I was in a store and I had to pick between these two based on color, I would pick the 15. I just don't, I'm not an expert in the details, so I can't pick out details. My guess would be 15. That would be my guess. I mean, I know there's no mint mark on it, but I don't know if that means anything either. This could be something different, so. Going off of color, I'd say the 15's real. I know there's no W on the 15, but is there supposed to be? I don't know. That's my thing. I'm not experts in these at all. I don't own any either. I don't own any Silver Eagles. I think the left one looks chrome-like. Yeah, I think so too. China fakes. I would say the 15 is real. But you can crush my dreams whenever you want. So. Because it's a toss-up for me. I don't know if there's supposed to be the designer initial there or not. Because it would be 10 years older. Also, if you look at the ribbing on the outside, the 15 has the ribbing on the edge, and the 25 doesn't. It looks smooth. 2015 is real. Heyo. I know silver color. I know that. And the ribbing is another giveaway on the rim. Mint mark is on the reverse. It's not a W. It's the designer initials AW. Oh, I got you. I see them kind of stacked on top of each other now. All right, I got you. Me pointing at the screen, pretending you can see me pointing at it, but actually, I got my cursor. Does this show up on stream? There you go. Kind of see AW. I guess I can zoom in on it. Kind of. Okay, I see the A under it now. Yep. I know it looks weird. Reading. Thank you, not ribbing. Yep. The dress looks terrible on the fake. Now that you mention it. Yeah. But also, between 2015 and 2025, was this design the same? Or does the 2025, the real one, is it supposed to look like this? You know, with the stripes behind the stars? Because the 15 doesn't have those. Doesn't have the stripes behind it, or whatever you call this stuff. Doesn't have those markings behind it. What else can we look at here? If they were both 2025, I would be more confident. Also, the sandals look better. See the cross hatching here? There's more intricate cross hatching than this one, just big and blocky. But once again, I don't know the difference. And I guess the detail down here in this under part of the dress. Yeah. knowing that it's real, you just keep seeing things after. But all right, let's put that one away. And let's look at the other ones that we got sent. Let's look at Stevens. Okay. This photo might be a bit more difficult to see, but let's pull it up. Here's the other ones. So there's 1 fake and 3 real. It is very obvious, just off of color in my opinion, but as far as I know, they haven't redesigned the eagle. Okay, so they're all supposed to be like that. I like the colored one, the 99, that looks really good. You know, seeing her with the actual, you know, American flag colors on her looks a lot better, in my opinion. The picture isn't perfect, but I think it gets enough of the point across, or we can pick out the fake. Let's see, I'm trying to look at detail to justify my guess again, but let's see. Looking at the shoes again. This one, the shoes are a bit better. Still not perfect right here though. It's a bit more of a curve to her heel on this one. This one's straight. The font size is not quite right. Again, the reading is a giveaway. These are very sharp. There's almost nothing here. What else? The location of the L is one. You see, it's just barely touching this sunbeam. The other ones are going straight through it. What else can I pick out? I'm trying to see, you know, what I would look for, you know, if I was handed this. What else? And so far we've only seen the designer initials on the fronts of the fakes. I think the heel is a pretty good giveaway. It's rounded here, flat here. That at the L, the font. Spacing in these letters just isn't quite right. Yeah. I would say it's this one. I'm going to guess the upper left. 24 looks suspicious and not fond of the enameled coins. I'd like it to have, you know, just one in the collection. I do like them pure, but it just looks pretty good. Same with the colored toonies, you know, and loonies. I think I sent a reverse side too. Oh, I didn't see anything in the email. They might have only sent one. Not a good fake. His was better. Glad he replaced it and let me keep the fake. Top left. Gotcha. Yeah, that would have been my guess. The color alone is enough to tip you off, you know? These are very silvery, mirrory. This one's dull. So I think the trick to buying these, right, is if you can buy them in person, you bring one that you know is real, and then just hold them right next to each other and compare it. But I like your placemats here too. They came out good. All right, let me just put that away. Let me just check. I'll see if you have another one, but it says there's only one attachment in the email. I don't see any other ones. So if you want to send the reverse again, and we'll look at it at the end of the stream, we'll do that. But let's keep on keeping on here. We got another box to go through. Let me grab it. It's right here next to me. That's right. We got work to do. This one's got a puncture in it. Hopefully that's good. Two of these are colored by the Mint. The U.S. Mint does not have any colorized coins. I just think they look cool. Alright, no super interesting enders, but we'll see more about what's inside when we actually look inside, you know? That's the only colored one. Thanks for showing, Luke. That was fun. Yeah, that was fun. I think that's a good exercise, too, for all of us to actually have. It's important to learn what to look for, right? Because, again, I'm not an expert or anything. I was just pointing out things that I would be looking at. If I had one I knew was real next to me and, a new one I'm buying, that would be my thought process. That's how I'd do it. The things I would look for. So I think the trick is to bring an undeniably real one with you. And if the design is the exact same every year, besides the date, then you should be able to pick out fakes pretty simply. You bring a little magnifying glass with you, a loop, and really look in detail. So that was fun. Thank you guys for telling me about them and sending them to me. 54 San Francisco. Yep, it's a sister box, all right. A little bit of grease error there, but I've been throwing those back. I don't run into so many of them. Only the, very egregious grease errors I'm going to be holding on to. Oh good, I do have more quarter boxes, or dump boxes. I didn't quite get rid of all my nickels from the last one yet, so I got my dump boxes are pretty full. There we go. Alright, box 2. We're getting into it. Nickel away. Learn together, share mistakes. Exactly. That's what we're here for. Share our regrets, share our mistakes. That's the point. Hopefully this box has the buffalo we're looking for. Who knew there's such an educational channel? That's what we strive for. Even though most of the time it's not. It's educational for me. I'm learning new things all the time, so just by going through these boxes, I'm learning things. The company's not bad either, I guess you guys are alright. 88. Well, I'll say one thing. It's much better than just flipping through these alone. I mean, it's still fun, but I think I would have been burned out by now doing them by myself. That's why it was the same story with the pennies. I did not have fun with pennies until I did them on stream. I was ready to not look at any ever again. But we're gonna get back on some pennies this week. I got some boxes coming. I think I have the stream already scheduled for Thursday as well, so hope I get them by then. Either way, there will be a stream on Thursday. I just don't know if it's going to be pennies. It might be more nickels. I don't know what's going on. Denver, 62. Denver. Oh, that's a mess. Stay in your pile, would you? Just put them all there. Okay. 2096. I guess you're alright also. I'm looking at this Morgan fake. One thing I noticed is that it looks worn, but the edges still feel sharp like a new coin. Yeah, that's another good indication. Being able to hold it and feel it in your hands makes a big difference. But in the worst case scenario, they didn't let you touch it or anything. You know, that's what our exercise is for, really. What is that? That's bright. Bright 69. You know, might see what that is. See what kind of mint mark that is later. Looks good. So if it cleans up gently just by rubbing it or something, might try to save it. Great luster on it. One. 22,767. $23.63 Denver. Mine says copy of it too, yeah. That's a pretty good indication that you got a fake, you know. Pretty good. If they say copy or they say China on them, believe it or not, they're not real. We got some oldies in here. 42 non-silver Philly. 64 Denver, a beautiful one. We got a 46 Philly, go figure. Here's a San Francisco mid-mark. 22, 21, 20 Philly. $14.94. $64 Philly. 17, 14, 10, 23, 86. This coin was cast. You can tell by the finish it's a bad fake. Did the best it could. Fake coin did its best to fool you, yeah. Who wants to buy an 1895 S Morgan? Cheap. Genuine. Oh, that's a pretty 57. 57 Denver, nice. Actually has color on it. 20 Denver, 285. Seven, 10, 21. 18, 23, 21, 287. Does it glow in the dark? That's what I want. If I'm gonna buy a fake Morgan, let's at least make it a CC. Carson City, yeah. Also, maybe buy one that doesn't blatantly say copy on it, you know. Oh yeah, that reminds me about our totally genuine steel wheat penny we found in the dime rolls. Y'all remember that? Take a look at this. 1943, super good condition, brand new. Steel wheat penny, completely steel. 1 cent USA, as you can see right there. Great detail on the leaves still. Nice, great quality. I mean, it's got to be an MS at least, right? Even with the environmental damage, just completely real, completely right size steel wheat penny. Great detail left on that. Like, let's get a nice up close. Look at the detail on that still. Just a normal steel wheat penny. Beautiful, perfect. Right in this box. I keep it safe here in this box of completely real penny size and everything. I keep my good stuff in this box. Right next to the new penny design, the dateless pennies actually. They went for this really thick, lightweight design. Lots of rare stuff in here, you know. Lots of rare stuff. So, oh, I knocked the light over. So, just showing off a little bit, you know, my fortune lately. Should probably flip that over and check the date, huh? Just in case. Uh, 23, 21, 76, 14, 214. Looks a bit small. No, that's right. It's the right size. Why does Lincoln look Egyptian on that penny? I don't know what you're talking about. Looks replated? Yeah, exactly, replated. That's what it is. Totally replated. It was replated and actually resized, too. 97, 84. $89, 23 Denver, 64 Denver, Denver 64. Seven, 23, 23. You have the best treasure chest. So rare. What a collection. To die for. You can retire early. I can retire today. I just have to die by Friday. No problem at all. Got some weird color in here. All right. Come on, buffaloes, where you at? I hope I didn't scare them away. $23, 90 something, 24, 20 Philly, 15. Here's a bison. Long time no see, my friend. Nothing. Got an oldie here. 53. 2001. Another bison. Six, right? Yep, 6. That's a nice 60. Could be better though. Could be better. Here, silver, silver, silver. Yeah, have we tried calling the silver and calling the buffaloes here? Anyone have a bison call they can use? What do bison sound like? Are they like cows? Or are they closer to like mooses, meese? Moose. Moose-eye. Surely they're closer in cousin to cows, right? It is an S. Denver 64. $12.95, 14. Moo snork? Is that what that what bison do? I believe it. I can hear it. Not the right color. Too shiny. It's gotta be a nice dull green. Can't be shiny green. Something old in here. 23.97. Nope, guess not. It's a fake trickster. 16, 18.97. Whoop. That one's on the floor. Gone forever. Until now. Nope, down again. Luke, hold on to it, would you? Just pick it up. 2000 was not worth the effort. 96, 15, 74, 11. Keep checking the enders. You never know when they'll show up. 2. Beautiful 97, but it's scratched. It's scratched. 2, 22, 9, 94, 23. $1,001, 85, 08, not quite, 85. Mess that up. Ruined it. 13, 1. Denver 61. $14, 77, 1,095. This could possibly be the cold box, but guess you never know. $23, 97, 2,000, 13. It's a 41. It's Philly. Denver 64. $2001, 2008. Too early to say hot or cold box, you think? Well, I guess we could be on the boring half, you know. It's always a boring half. I guess I was just kind of hoping I could force a jinx, you know, on myself. $15, 21. Denver. I wish all the coins were the same way, because then I could flip through these very fast. Just flip it to the date side and fly through them. But I always seem to dump them the way that puts the most reverses facing me. I flip the most. 22, 94. Not every roll can be a winner, that's the truth. Buffalo are hiding together in it somewhere. They're cowering in fear. I don't know, the ones in the other boxes, they were pretty bold. They were right on the edges of the rolls. Right on the ends. These ones are bit more scared. $97, $95, $64 Philly. Found one. Bison. Hey, look, there he is, the buffalo nickel. Bison right there, it's the same one. Just had to wait a little longer. We getting under. $63 Philly. Nope. There's another one. They're everywhere. Loads of them. Herds of them. Coming out of the woodwork. 78, 23. Oh my gosh, another one. Look at them go. Check that again. Shadow, okay. Mint Engraver was such a troll to coin hunters. They knew what they were doing. Another one. Scratches but no spear. There you are. Get out of here. Dude, Kimmy, get out of here. It's about the time of the year I get these, the little stink bugs flying around my house. Like, dude, you got the whole house to be in, and I don't bug you if you don't bother me. Go anywhere in the house, but gotta be right next to me. Oh, hey. There's a Bermuda. 1 second, let's get to that. 3. 61. Missed that one. Bermuda. Queen Lizzie. What do we got? 1990. So we had our new oldest one the last box hunt we did in 1977. But we like foreign coins. We'll take it. Bermuda. You gotta have at least one foreign in a box, right? It's not a good box without them. A lot of new coins in here. I mean, hopefully another 2024. I don't even care if it's a Denver. Any 2024 is good. Oh, another one. $66, $26.13. Four Canadian pennies in the box I'm working on. Ooh, good. Well, how far into the box are you? I like finding Canadian pennies. Anything old or just Queen Lizzie's? King George, still one of my favorite things to find in my penny boxes. Good old George. Since I haven't found any Indian head since, then King George has to be my favorite for now. Also the errors we've been finding. Now that we know what to look for. Especially with those close AM, wide AMs. Been finding them on the 98, 99, and 2000s. I haven't found a 99 yet. We got the 2000 and the 98 wide AMs. Or is it the close? I don't remember. One of those. Got the variety, I know that. $65, $64, $68, and $56. So, hey, good and old at least, but not quite King George old. Bunch of young heads. No, that's not it. That ain't it. Almost tricked me. Edges almost tricked me. Almost not quite. $65. $21. $18. $95. That's a maybe. Leaning towards no, though. Yep. Dryer coin. Completely missed that one. Denver, 64, Denver. Okay. Hiccups for some reason. That's always good. 7. 76. 2020. plugging away. Nothing too interesting yet. Is it 59? It's a Denver, of course. Denver. 88. Just about halfway through this box now. Making good time. Mid marker right here, Denver, 61. Nineteen 23 Denver. This looks dirty. Yep. All these fake silvers. Pretenders. There's a bison. $70, $13, $15, $23, $23. Oh, I don't know what that is. Can't read it. Another one. Day. 76. 99, 2000. some good edges here, hopefully. Nope, just some beat up Jeffersons. $2.70, 83. $11.95. Box is really putting up a fight. Doesn't want me getting anything good. It's okay. Settle in for a siege here. We'll win in the end. Whoa. That is a very nice 57. It's got luster on it. Denver. Very nice. Nice 64 Denver. 86. Thought that was a 24 Denver on the end. Not quite. Oh, got a foreign. Looks Canadian to me. Let's get down to it. Get down to that Canadian. Only at 64 Denvers. There's a 1. Oh, 8, 88, 16, 71, 14. We got 1984 Canadian. Not in great shape at all, but it's there. These are copper nickel. They're not 100% nickel. Don't know if there's anything to look for in these, but we like the foreigns regardless. If they're special or not, doesn't matter. $2.23. C9S. '64 Denver. 83, 83, 85. And 1698. One. $21.83. This box is tough. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Give me a hard time. I guess box one kind of set us up pretty well, so it's understandable if we flunk out in this box. But kind of disappointing for a sister box, not gonna lie. I mean, I like the foreigns, but kind of hoping for at least a Buffalo. Here's a 51 Philly. Nice dark one. Maybe it's because I found all those silver half dollars this week. I can't. Gotta balance out the luck. Stuck together. Don't even want to know. We push through, we persevere. Eventually, something will happen or the box will end and I can eat. So either way, I mean, we're all winners. 76. For Denver. Add a 1961 to the Canadian list. Keep them coming. See if you can get all of them in one box, you know? Every Canadian. Might be able to fill out the 60s, you never know. I still have to plug all my Canadians into my Canadian penny books I got. Just to see exactly how far I have, or how much I have filled out. 55, looking for a Philly. Nope, Denver. Philly is a lot rarer on 55s. So much so that I only have one, and it's in my book. I have more 50 Denvers than I do 55 Phillies. Pretty sure that's not a lie. I think that's 55 Denver. I only found one, right? Or Philly. Yep, one. Just one. And it's in the book. Come on, 50 Denver. Hey, I'll take another one. I'll take number 3. I'm just happy with my very first 50 Denver. Has full steps on it. Put it straight into the plastic. Didn't even risk it in the book. That's an oldie. 1940. And my second 50 Denver I went in the book because it wasn't as nice. I have a video on the channel of finding the second 50 Denver right on camera, and my first 50 Denver I did find live as well. Same time as finding my first V nickel. I think I made a video on that first 50 Denver as well. I think it's the second and third video on my channel. Both had 50 Denvers in them. And the second video had the V-nickel in it. So if you're interested in that, go check out the other videos on the channel. There's some interesting stuff there, I think. Ooh. Keep it controlled here. Don't need to dump them all over the place. Yes, sir, Denver. Denver. Can't read sometimes. Bison. No spear. No double. Not a bad looking 75 Denver. $90. Denver 63. 89.15. Mm-hmm. 322, 76, 77. 1. 21. Off to bed. Take care, gang. Hey, see you, Steven. Thanks for hanging out, man. Have a good night. See y'all in 2 days. Yeah. See you with the pennies. It's been a minute since we've done the pennies. I'm excited. Whoa. That's a colorful roll. Not going to be anything interesting, but color is interesting. Now that Steven is gone, the bison can come out of hiding. Let's see the buffalo nickels now. Come on. Got a 42 non-silver, 42 Denver, better than the Philly. Take it. Thousand 1, 14, 20, 77, 80. Three. Denver, 59 Denver, 76, 14. Right. 12. 8. Got something old back there. 06. 59. It's a Philly. Better than a Denver. Alright. Here we are in the last 10 rolls. Let's do it. Let's get it done. Big money. Denver, 62. Nice Denver here. Beauty 64. You got a double punch on you. I'll be very happy. one's nice. It's a keeper. You know, I was kind of wondering this whole time why I was having a hard time focusing on these dates. I haven't had my glasses on the whole time. Probably has something to do with it. Very nice, 92. Probably would have helped out, but it's too late now. Too far in. I'm not going to stop to grab them now. Not on the home stretch. That makes a lot more sense. Got a 56 Denver. Those are scratches, not die chips, not die breaks. Three. Denver. Three, 13, 23. Twenty, 16, 88. 64 Denver, and 92. When I was a kid, my dad made a target for us to shoot at out of a paper grocery sack, took charcoal from the fire pit that drew dots on it to resemble a 5 die, then put the sack over a stump. Really? Good night, Stephen. Absolutely. See, it's 41 in there. $88, 16, 15, 76. $54 Denver. 41 Philly. 11. I hit it pretty well, but my friend wasn't even hitting the bag. My dad was standing off to the side watching us. Finally, Dad walked over to my friend, took off his glasses, and handed them to her. She put the glasses on and shouted, "Hey, there's spots on the bag." That's good. Yeah, my sight's not that bad yet. But it definitely helps sharpen up details and helps me focus on things. But generally up close I can see stuff pretty well. I should wear them for driving and stuff, but if I absolutely have to without, I can manage just fine. But yeah, overall it's an improvement to have my glasses on. Reduces the strain on the eyes too. So it's much more comfortable with them on. All right, last 5 rolls. See if it's going to send us home with anything, or if we're going to have to be happy with box 1 silver. Two. $75, $76, $64 Philly, $70, $81. For Denver. Beautiful 74 Denver. Wow. That looks like a 2020 coin. That thing is perfect. $8, $23. Last 3 rolls. Countdown begins. 3, 64 Denver. Seven, 80, 11, 4, 11, 64 Denver. $20, $22, $94. Roll number 2. One. 78. 86, 85, 11, 51, Philly. 1976, 20 Denver. That one's on the floor. All right. Last roll, I think. Yep. Last roll. No enders. Ouch. Let's see what's inside. And apparently we're going to see what's inside my finger as well. I stabbed it. Color looks pretty normal. Let's see. A lot of new stuff. Might be a less than dramatic ending. Eight, 20, 15. 94, 20, 23, 84, 11, and 82. Dunzo. Lucky last, not so much. I rarely have a good last roll. Not something we usually run into, but that's okay. I think now I am justified in saying that this was a colder box. I think I'm allowed to say that now. But you know what? The hunt wasn't that bad. We got silver, maybe just one, but silver is silver. And we got a 24 Denver that's worth like 3 of those. Good $5 right there. Some foreigns. Another Bermuda, another Canadian. Bunch of Canadians. Got some cool oddball ones too, like the Galaxy Cat one. It's gonna look good in the box. A bunch of other nice finds that might upgrade the book, and again a lot of other collection finds. So a lot of San Francisco mint marks, and I can't complain about that because I always like to fill out those tubes. They're a little bit tougher to fill out here on the East Coast, so we'll take it. Yeah, the box did kind of bite, yeah. See, I know these things. I get a good feel just 10 rolls in. I know when it's going to be cold, you know. But, hey, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm going to end it here. I'm going to put some food in me and hit the hay for tomorrow. Penny stream Thursday night, so come on by. It's been a while since we did pennies, so stop on in. Pull out some wheat pennies and on that everlasting hunt for that Indian head penny. So And, you know, we'll take a 1909 SVDB if it wants to throw it at us. So, absolutely. But mostly looking for King George. And so any proofs, stuff like that. Wheat pennies, obviously. And those Indians. So, gonna call it a night here. Thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me the whole time. That's very nice of you guys. Pumping up the view duration. YouTube likes that. So have a good night, and we'll see you on Thursday.